Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to my Monday evening-ish stream. I'm Wraith. I am gonna go ahead and start the Clockwork City DLC chapter stuff because the event that starts on Thursday, there are some quests that need to be done to get some of those dailies. I think just one daily actually unlocked, but I wanted to go ahead and get that done, and then I was kind of stuck on what zone playthrough to do next, so this kind of made the choice for me. Just wanting to make sure everything is working okay. So if you're not familiar with my zone playthroughs, I do let the full NPC dialogue play. I read the responses. I then butcher every name and place and everything possibly that you can imagine. I butcher it. So I try not to butcher it, but it does happen. So be forewarned that there will be mispronunciations and me at times forgetting how to talk. I did rush through these quests yesterday on my EU character, and yeah, I completely rushed it. I didn't read anything, I didn't listen to anything, I didn't do anything except just rush through it just to see how long it was. I'm hoping to get it all done by Thursday. It should be possible because I'm planning to also stream tomorrow and then if need be Wednesday as well. Also, if you have been following me for a while, if you look at my schedule panel, it is now set to be determined. This is because I'm going to be having real life changes going on here in the next 2 weeks, and then it'll probably take about 2 weeks to get that panned out and get a new schedule sorted. But once the new schedule is able to be posted, I will post again. Unfortunately, this also means that most of my streams will now be in the evening hours of Central Standard Time. I'm still thinking about maybe doing early-ish morning stream on Saturday or Sunday or both. But yeah, it's just going to be a hit and miss thing for probably about a month. So definitely, if you're not following me on Twitter, you can feel free to follow me there. I do try and post an hour before going live on that, give or take like 15 minutes or so, because I am actually starting a little bit earlier than I said, just slightly though. So with that little brief bit, so for the Clockwork zone, you actually start it in a few cities. There is a list somewhere, but yeah, my main one is the AD starting zone, and then yeah, it just starts in the Mages Guild. I also believe Deshawn Marnhold also has it, and then I think Rivenspire Mages Guild as well, and then there might be some others in there too. But yeah, it is required for, I believe it's the Black Feather dailies or something like that. I'm not sure if you need to do these quests to unlock your standard dailies. I know for the Delve dailies, you have to do both the Delves as well. So again, I did all this and I rushed through it, and it still took me quite a bit of time. So, and then yeah, by the time I got the Black Feather, I think it is, dailies done, I was like, well, I might as well. And sorry, my dogs are being weird. Not sure what they're barking at. So sorry if that got picked up. But yeah, by the time I got done with the required main story quest, it was pretty much like, well, I might as well see how much farther it is. And by the time I finished, I think it was like an extra 30 minutes or so just straight playing and skipping everything dialogue-wise. So this is the first playthrough that I'll be doing with the dialogue and actually kind of knowing what's going on fully and story-wise. But I didn't want to listen to the dialogue yesterday just to have you playing through it today. Without further ado, I'm going to get started here. I will be streaming at least for 2 hours on this of name butchering, places butchering, and everything else, but we'll see how far we get. So, and there is now desktop audio. And yeah, we're doing game audio for zone playthroughs. So, but it starts with a little piece of paper here in the Mage skill. So, to the Archmage on Ivina, and again, I will butcher everything humanly possible. I pray that this letter reaches you soon, Master. My fellow scryers, I can't read today either, apparently, and I have made a shocking discovery. Whether it proves to be a boon or a catastrophe remains to be seen. Oh, this is going to be a great stream here. So, alas, we do not wield sufficient power to act on our findings. This matter may be beyond the kin of even the greatest wizards of our age. And there's Miri doing a background dialogue as well. I humbly beseech you to meet me at the Mages Guild Hall in Mournhold as soon as possible. So definitely, if you do this playthrough, start in Mournhold, because you apparently have to go there anyway. I will tell you everything when you arrive. So we're gonna go ahead and... Or I guess that wasn't Mary, maybe that was someone else, but yeah. So yeah, okay, apparently if you don't start in Mournhold, you have to go there anyway, so to save time, you can always start there. But yeah, the first quest of the Clockwork is of the Knives and Long Shadows. So that is the quest line that you need if you haven't done it already. As far as knowing what's going on in the story, I can safely say I don't have a clue what was going on yesterday. I was just going to where they told me and killing things because I didn't want to get an earful of the story 2 days in a row. So this is a semi-blind playthrough and whatnot, but I do have somewhat of an idea what to do, and yeah, there is one puzzle, but it's not that hard. And that's really why I played it off stream, because I had to do a puzzle check, so... Because, yeah, puzzles and me do not mix, but it's an easy puzzle, so... Puzzles the first time and a blind playthrough with me tend to lead to awkward stream silences of figuring out what to do, so... Though I think they have gotten easier as, like, each chapter or DLC progresses. Alright, now the best city in all of ESO, and yeah. If you've heard my streams before, I'm not too fond of the EP zones, so yeah. I'm yet on EU. I think I even made EP characters, so it's all fun, and it helps to go the right way. So yeah, again, this is gonna be a great stream of me not knowing how to read, butchering names, and wandering in the wrong places. It's like I used to know this town at least semi-well, and yeah, then it all went away, so... But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the EP zones. So... It is what it is.
You read my letter? Oh, I'm so grateful you've come. We found something powerful. A Daedric... Wait! What's happening?
Scaldi!
Ah, the evil shadow.
Damn it! Who is doing this? I will send him straight to Sovngarde. I was not fast enough. Damn it all! Did you see what happened here? Was it his shadow?
Hey Toast, I'm doing pretty good. How are you today? I've continued my zone playthroughs because the event on, I believe it's Thursday that drops, so you actually have to do some quest to unlock it. So. But yeah, I hope you're having a good Monday. Got snowed in. Yeah, we had some snow on Saturday. It was the big snowstorm of the year of all of probably 2 inches. But yeah, Saturday, if we left the house for a little bit to get coffee, and yeah, it was like a ghost town. So, but I'm pretty sure, because I think I saw your picture on Twitter that you had more snow than us. So, yes, his shadow came to life and stabbed him in the snow. The shadow stabbed him in the snow, definitely. So.
Just as I feared. I knew looking for this artifact would get us killed. I've warned them. Warned all of them, but they wouldn't listen. They never listen. I've got to find the others. There's still time to save them. Has to be.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta collect all the snow for your fish tank. So, which let me go ahead and give you a shout out here. So Eternal Toast is also a streamer, and okay. I thought I typed it in wrong for a second. Okay, I did type it in. He streams a variety of games, Subnautica, Subnautica Below Zero, Warhammer Vermintide, and Phasmophobia. So if you haven't already, go ahead and give him a shout out, and then if you check out the VOD that I'm doing right now later, feel free to definitely give him a shout out. He's a great streamer and very fun to watch, and you're very welcome. Let's see, what others? What were you looking into?
Something very dangerous, but that can wait. My friends are in danger and don't even see it. Some scryers, huh? Adebor's in Shornhelm, and when Riddle is in Marbrook. Nilo's in Stormhold, maybe? Yes, he must be there. I just hope we're not too late.
I'll go warn your friends.
Thanks for the help. Got any questions? Let's just make it quick, all right? My friends can't very well outrun their own shadows.
Who are you exactly?
Bonifrid of Clan Owlcloak. Skaldia and I came up together in Riften, under Magus Auriella. He was always the sharper blade. Magic came easily for him. Me? Not so much. Got too much frost in my blood. Still, I can hold my own. Just takes me a while.
What brought you here?
Unfortunately, Skaldia's not the only mage who's been killed by his own shadow. He's just the most recent. Other members of our order have been turning up dead all over Tamriel. I hurried here to warn him, but I wasn't fast enough.
What did you and Skaldir discover that was so terrible?
Shaw's bones. You really want to know, huh? Fine. My associates and I are all junior
Talk and
scribes in the
talk while
Order of
people
the
are being murdered by
We scoured
shadows.
the
It's
tombs and
fine.
ruins of Tamriel, looking for extraplanar threats, rifts in the veil, Daedric artifacts, that sort of thing.
And what did you find?
We've had visions of a Daedric artifact. At least we think it's a Daedric artifact. It's hazy, you know, obscured by something like frosted glass. Sorry, Skaldia was always the wordsmith.
And you're sure that Skaldir's death is related to this artifact?
A mage can't afford to be sure of anything, but I'd bet my family's meadery on it. Daedric artifacts grant untold power to those that carry them, but always at a cost. The Mages Guild can't let even one of these things fall into the wrong hands.
And who are these other people you mentioned? So yeah, let's postpone on warning them or whatever while we chat. But yeah.
Are the junior scryers in the Order of the Eye? It was just Skaldia and me at first, but others caught on eventually. We started writing each other once we realized we'd all stumbled upon the same artifact. Thought we could find it all on our own.
Well, why can't you warn the others yourself?
You think I haven't tried? I sent projections, but this doesn't come easily for me. Magic, I mean. Anyway, I have to warn High King Yoren first. I heard that his rune Galder's been looking into the artifact as well. Please, just find my friends.
Alright, so we will go. I'm petting a dog with one hand and controlling my mouse with the wrong hand. So, but yeah, she's very digging through the floor today, so. Actually, let's see if she lets me get her. So this here is Lena. So she's not gonna look at the camera at all, probably. Well, there she goes, maybe. But yeah, she is a Shiba Inu. She's about 12 years old. So, but yes, this is the one that barks. This is the one that always digs through the floor when I am streaming. So, but yeah, she does not like being held at all by me. So she's my dog, but not really. The other one loves me more. So, but this is the one that I can actually pick up. So, but yeah, this is Lena. So, and she's like, let me down. I wanna dig through the floor. But now she's famous, and she does want down. So, all right. But yeah, just so everyone can now see, my dog is real. So. So there, we had a brief animal stream there too for so. Alright, so alright, so we are going to go and warn all the 3 people here that they could maybe die. So I really wish it wouldn't maximize my quest log like that. But alright, so we are gonna do express travel, and I don't have one either. Let's see. Okay, so this is becoming a repeat of yesterday. So I'm just gonna fast travel here, and then I will ride up. So, but yeah, she's also still wet. She was outside playing in the snow, and I had to bring her in because she was barking. So I have now wet doggy prints on me. So. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm not sure, because yeah, I think, yeah, this quest, and then I think there's a little bit of the next part before we actually go to the Clockwork Zone. So I'm gonna try and see how far we get today, and then I might do a longer stream tomorrow to kind of push through, at least to get the daily done. And then of course, yeah, I might just push through and do the whole thing, because it is so close to the end by the time you get that daily quest unlocked.
Cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds
So
me
yeah,
of
this is
home.
just like yesterday for me, but definitely slowed down because I am actually like figuring out what's going on. So yes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get that way shrine. Okay, yeah, thanks for the lurk. So, and yeah, enjoy your prepping. So. Alright, so I think, make sure I go in the right building. Okay, so you can also, I think, start the Mages Guild here, but again, it'll send you to Mournhold anyway, so it's best to probably just start in lovely Deshawn. And then I'm not sure if there's any other quests that interfere with this one. I know for this zone, like the whole zone, if you're trying to do the quest and you have one of the prologues, you get stuck and you can't do the quest. So be very careful when picking up the prologue quest, because they will block you on this zone's main story quest, and then that's just the only one I've found where it blocks you, but there might be others. So yeah, just be forewarned that it can be a bit of a pain as far as some of their questing setup.
You look a bit lost, friend. Can I help you find a book?
I'm looking for a mage named Adebor, and again, I'll butcher everything. Do you know where he is?
I know a great many mages. The person I don't know, of course, is you. Why are you asking about Adebor?
Bonafide sent me to warn him his life may be in danger.
Bonafide? The nearsighted scryer?
I think I actually got that
What's
name right.
Never mind. Adebor left just a moment ago. Said he needed some quiet. He usually goes to the courtyard behind the guild hall when he needs some time alone. Is he going to be all right?
I hope so. Someone's been killing his associates in the Order of the Eye.
You're serious, aren't you? Mara, protect
Totally
us.
serious.
I'll gather up the other initiates and alert the Magister at once. Please, just find Adebor and bring him back safe. We'll do all we can to protect him.
Alright, I will go find him, but first I'm going to chill out and read some books here. The bookshelves do actually give you skill points, and this one is lacking in some. So I'm gonna try and get some free skill point boosts. So see, I'm already doing great. I apparently didn't have the enchanting skill 9. So of course, being NA, this isn't my crafter anyway, so it's not really a deal. But yeah, the Mages Guild has, I think, the most bookshelves, and now she's going to be digging in the floor, so I'm not sure if the mic actually picks that up. But yeah, she tries to escape through the floor. So. Alright, so I think he was in the back. Alright. Oh, I think there... Yeah, I saw the lore book on the minimap there yesterday, and I think I searched high and low, didn't find it, so I'm just gonna check back here. So, that lore book's somewhere in there, I just couldn't find it yesterday. I'm not gonna read the journals, sorry. I think my limit is like a page, so... Yeah, and anything longer than a page, I'm not gonna read out loud, sorry. No can do. Or I can do, I just won't do. So.
You're back. Good. Our Magus erected a powerful ward on the door, and... Wait, I know that expression. You bring grim tidings, don't you? Adebor is dead.
He is, I'm sorry.
The
So
damn whoever
very
did this
sorry.
to him. He was so sweet. Such a quiet and gentle soul. Always there with a timid smile and a kind word. Who could... Thank you for letting me know. We'll see to it that he's laid to rest. Just warn the others.
Okay. Goodbye. So, Alright, so I'm just gonna do... I guess it's in the other build. No, there is one up here. Okay, so I'm gonna search upstairs here real quick, and maybe I just missed it yesterday, but yeah. And there's no basement here either, so at least not to my knowledge. There's no basement in Mage Guild headquarters, so yeah. I don't know where that book is, or if it's just the minimap, a minimap glitch or something. But yeah, I've looked up and I've looked on this floor. There is no basement, so I think it's a fake book. Unless it's maybe... Okay, yeah. Well, I found a flower, but yeah, I don't know where that lore book is, so I'm gonna say it doesn't exist at all. Now the other one is right there, so. But yeah. Another one, I don't know if it's a mini-map glitch or if I'm just completely missing it or something, but it's like I spent quite a bit looking for it yesterday and did not see it, so. And again, I'm just gonna fast travel it, though I might be going to the wrong place. We'll find out, so. It's all good. I excel at going to the wrong places and everything, so... Alright, so I think it's just behind the building.
I see you leering at me. On your way, or I'll call the guards.
Let's see, we're supposed to help these people. Oh, that's right.
Someone help me!
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is a different build. This is a whole different character from what I was doing yesterday. Yeah. So, all right. I forgot to have my pets out. So, all right. But yeah, I'm just I'm trying to do like a pet sorcerer build thing. So. Just trying to find what I want her to really be now that she's level 50, so I might mess around with some things here and there as I try and figure things out, so. And she's hiding behind the plant.
Is it dead?
Yes, I dealt with the shadow. You're safe now, as you cower behind a plant.
It was my shadow, wasn't it? Ifra's name. Why would it attack me? I always treated it well. Plenty of sunshine, candlelight and such. All done now, I suppose. It doesn't look like it's coming back. Ingrate. Now I feel... Damn.
Are you alright?
Not really. I think my shadow may have peeled off some of my animus. My soul, I mean. Or maybe just some of my magical aptitude. Either way, it's something I'll miss. But don't blame yourself. You did keep it from killing me, after all.
Bonifred sent me. She thinks these attacks have to do with the artifact you are studying.
Well, that was charitable of her. Didn't think she much liked me. Bit of a sore head, that one. Anyway, I'm grateful. I hid my notes on the artifact in the planter over there. Just in case, you know. They're yours if you want them.
Thank you. Stay safe. Alright. That's just a book. And she put them... Oh, there they are. I'll grab this book too. And again, yeah, a page is my limit, so... Alright, so we've warned 2 of the 3. I'm gonna see if this lore book exists. There it is. Alright. Some bookshelf points, maybe.
Buying, selling. I've got what you need.
Alright. It might be... Is there one over here? No. Okay. Let's get in the bookshelves there. Alright, last person to warn. Yeah, I am using a lot of gold for fast travel, but trying to speed it up where I can. So.
Stay back. Back! I will not die like the others.
I'm not here to harm you. Mages are being killed by their own shadows. Galdir was one of them.
You think I do not know? I know. I have heard the stories. Ragar, Gilnanor, and now Skaldir? All dead at your hand, no doubt. Well, I am too clever for you, Shadow Weaver. Try to touch me and my wards will tear you apart.
Alright, so here we actually have dialogue options. So I'm gonna be nice today. I know you're upset. Lower your words and we can talk about it.
You think I would fall for such a ruse? No. No. I will keep this ward up for days if that is what it takes. Now be gone! You do not want to be here when my sister arrives. Zarai is the strongest guard in Stormhold. Run away while you still can.
Fine, I'll go talk to Zarai. Alright. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Okay.
Did you not hear me, Shadow Weaver? My sister is coming, and when she gets here, she will make a meal of you.
I'm not here to harm you. Mages are being killed by their own shadows. Skaldir was one of them. I think I said this already.
You think
Okay.
I do not know? I know. I have heard the stories. Ragar.
Alright, so we already heard the
Skaldir,
bit, so I'll go ahead and intimidate
all dead
him.
at your hand, no
If
doubt.
I were here to kill you, you'd be dead
I'm
already.
too
So
clever for
stop
you,
being an
Shadow
idiot and
Weaver.
come out of here.
Try to touch me. I don't.
So,
All right. I'm sorry. I'll come out. By the egg. You remind me of my sister, Zarai. She is a wonderful person, but when she gets mad, I'd rather tangle with an angry hackwing. How do you know about the shadows?
Bonafide sent me. She wants you to seek a safe place. You should go to be with your sister.
Yes, of course. Zarai will put me in a very bright room. Or should it be a very dark room? I cannot take this kind of stress. Look, my scales are falling out. Thank you. And Bonafide, tell her I am sorry I doubted her dedication in the past.
Stay close to your sister. You'll be alright.
Yes, I know I will. If you have spoken to Bonafide, you must know about our research into the Daedric artifact. Please, take my notes. Preferably far, far away. I hid them in those roots over there. I am sure that is what these shadows want.
I will keep your notes safe. Good luck. So, again, I didn't see his sister's location pop up on the map, so I don't know if it just kind of forces you to re-talk to him or if it did
these murderous shadows. Approach me. Do not be alarmed. Only you can see me. I am Nilotha, Psijic Master of the Gazing Glass. I have watched you from afar, and I believe we share the same goal. You seek to destroy these vengeful shadows, yes? I believe we can help each other.
What are you asking me to do?
All the Shadow's victims were seeking a Daedric artifact, an extraplanar antiquity that remains hidden from my sight. To solve these murders, we must first locate the artifact. I require 2 objects to find it. An annuic lantern and a liminal lens.
And where are these objects?
I believe the lantern lies hidden in a sunken ship near Kanathi's roost. The lens rests in a coffer, deep within the howling sepulchres. Recover the items, then seek out my boat near Vulcal Guard. Trust no one. Our enemies are very well hidden.
Alright, but before I do this, I have some questions.
I am sorry we can't have this conversation in person. I fear that I'm too tempting a target for this shadowy killer. I must remain hidden. You have questions? I urge you to keep them brief. There's no telling when our enemy will strike again.
Do you know anything about this Daedric artifact?
Very little. Daedric artifacts are notoriously difficult to track. Some misguided soul may discover one and wield it for a time, but it always vanishes eventually. Sometimes for a week, sometimes for centuries.
Are they dangerous?
Oh yes. Items of power always introduce some measure of peril to the world. This is doubly true with Daedric artifacts. They exist to carry out the dark intentions of their creators, you see. They turn even the best intentions to malice eventually.
Why do you think this one is so good at hiding from you?
That is the question, isn't it? I trained for centuries on the Isle of Artea, briefly under Sotha Seal himself. Yet still this artifact eludes me. Vexing is the word. Either this artifact is shrouded by a powerful ward, or it isn't here.
Isn't here?
It might be tucked away in a pocket plane, or caught in some orbit Gaia, bouncing between worlds. Impossible to say. That's why I need the lantern and the lens.
And what do you plan to do with this lantern and lens?
They are critical components of an ancient Psijic mechanism known as the Obscuros.
And what's an Obscuros?
The Obscuros is a scrying device. It magnifies a mage's perception and projects their visions for all to see. A powerful tool indeed. When my order retreated to Artaeum, we scattered the device's components to prevent it from being misused.
Now, where is this device now?
I'm afraid I can't say. The forces arrayed against us are too mysterious. They may have found a way to listen in. I can't risk divulging the Obscuros's location. Collect the items, and I promise, my boat will be waiting for you in Vulkulgard.
Just your boat?
Indeed. A self-steering vessel of my own design. Climb aboard, and the enchantment I've placed on it will bring you to me directly. It's quite safe, I assure you.
You mentioned the Psychic Order.
Yes. I take it that you're unfamiliar with our order. That's hardly a surprise. We once served as advisors and teachers to the greatest kings and emperors, but no longer. We retreated to our hidden isle of Artaeum, content to study in seclusion.
Artaeum?
Indeed. It's an island beyond Tamriel's borders, where we can research the truths of the Orbis without interruption. That is the purpose of the Psijic Order, after all. To study magic for the betterment of all.
If that's true, why aren't you there now?
There are worrying signs. Portents that cannot be ignored. I fear that a Daedric threat looms over Tamriel. Nothing so crude and obvious as the plane melt. No, it's something hidden. And I suspect that this Daedric artifact may hold some answers.
Alright. So we're gonna see if I actually have waste shrines in those two places. I think I do. But let's see. And yeah, it's always which starting zone. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I have a waste shrine in the other one. I will check when I get out of here to make sure. I do not. Okay. Let's see if I can fast travel to someone real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and get this way shrine real quick, and hopefully it'll put us in a good spot. Actually, I'll just do Craiglorn first, so yeah. The other one was a fluke for now. But yeah, I did want to get a Craiglorn way shrine. I think there's other ways you can get here besides just teleporting, but this is the easiest way to get to this zone. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mark a way shrine on my map so I make sure I run the right way. Because I'm not sure how my sense of direction is today, so. Let's see, I'm already going the wrong way. Alright. It's like left or right or... This was actually like 10 times more annoying without a minimap. Okay. I can get out of the town, really. Okay. Yeah, I do not come here at all, so... I do not know this zone one bit, so yeah. There's a few way shrines on the way. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one up here too. But yeah, I think it is like an hour worth of story before we even like set foot in a Clockwork. So it is a lot of running around to do at the start. Once you get into the city, I think it goes pretty fast. There is a lot of like, go here, kill this, kill this, kill this, but yeah. That's the standard for any MMO or RPG. But yeah, I didn't expect like so much of it to start like outside in the zones and then running around so many zones and then you get there and yeah. But yeah, yesterday was the first day I did any of this with anything dealing with the Clockwork City or anything, so. And again, I breezed through it. I rushed it every possible known way. So I don't even know the actual story even when I played it yesterday because I just wanted to see how long it actually was. Okay, I'm not sure if I missed... Okay, so it is a ways out there. Their dailies all opened up without doing a quest, so. And, alright, so I think I gotta go that way. Yeah, if I had known this was coming, I would have done this probably about a week or two ago. But oh well. It did help me decide which zone playthrough to do next, so. Yeah, it was either the Clockwork or it was Somerset. So the quest gave me I guess the event that's coming up gave me the choice, so. Alright, and I'm just gonna throw on stuff here anyway. It's because I have it, so might as well just use it anyway, and then that stuff is in access anyway from daily rewards and whatnot. Oh, okay. Those are... That's right, those are bad, yeah. And yeah, I gotta remember what's this way. Yeah, I gotta remember how to play my sorcerer, so that's fun. Don't think I ever even went up there yesterday, so that might just be a lost sky shard. So I'm trying to remember the path I took yesterday.
I really don't like your odds.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to attack Mary there, so it's like, yeah, I gotta get used to the evening streams and whatnot, but yeah, my brain might, I might just have Friday brain for the rest of my streaming life, I don't know. And itchy eyeballs, so, yeah. Yeah, I think I was just trying to... Oh, okay. Like, I don't want to put them away, but yeah, I'm trying to level up a few skills on this one as well, so... That's why I decided to do it with this character and not my typical, zone playthrough first character, which is usually my night blade. Because, yeah, this one kind of got shelved since she hit 50, and I'm like, I want to play her, so... She is at least good for PvE content. PvP content, she gets squished, in the 50s, so... I get to play her for at least PvE purposes. And then, yeah, I'm trying a pet build, and I'm trying to get some skills and stuff leveled up, so it all works out. So yeah, there's a lot of skills. This one doesn't have it all. Oh, they already killed him. Oh, he's back. Alright, I'm gonna loot his box first, though. And I need that mod again. That shows me when I'm on the other bar when Brax pops. So, I believe that's all I had to do here. So I'm pretty sure I can go down here again. See, I don't think I did anything leaving this room. And hopefully I'm... yeah, well, yeah, that actually disappeared. Because, yeah, I think on this one you have to go down to the boat, and then you have to, like, run up and get something, and then you have to go to a boat, I think. Maybe. Or something. There is running around in this zone, so... yeah, I gotta go down here, and then we gotta go up there or something, and then somewhere else. So, yeah, there is. And I'm gonna actually do what I did yesterday, and just take the express route down. So here is my death for the day. Maybe? No. Okay. That works. Yesterday when I was doing this and speedrunning it, I did jump to my death twice. I think they were both actually in the Clockwork.
I was tired of walking anyway.
So, yeah, I think yesterday I jumped there as well, thinking I was gonna die, and I actually did live. So, yeah, it's becoming very deja vu-y of yesterday.
You there, wet one. This one needs to speak.
Let's go to the water, and pretty sure it's on. But yeah, I think we gotta do probably about, 20 more minutes of errands. Like, yeah, the whole first hour of this stream's just running around old world content. So, before we actually get to the zone I'm wanting to be in, so... yeah, I was really surprised because it's like, oh, you need these quests to get this quest unlocked. So, yeah, starting actually in vanilla-y zones. It's like, okay. And there's the soggy note, which is just a page, so... well, this is the end. Stuck with a poison blade and left to die in a sunken ship. What a way to go. The crabs are already sizing me up. Funny, I always loved eating crabs. Fair, I guess. Yeah, I've still lost the ability to read. I thought I might write a farewell note to everyone I'll miss, but to oblivion with that. I want those scheming bastards to pay for what they did to me. If you're reading this, my former friend stole a grand prize from the shipwreck and took it to Hazek's Hollow. It's worth a king's fortune. Kill those whoresons and it's yours. Getting sleepy now. What a life. This place is a piss pot. Good riddance. So, he died very, very miserably. So. And then, yeah, it's a hefty walk, so... we get to do some zone walking. Yeah, I can read great in my head, but yeah, reading out loud is a whole nother story. Yet I still do it here, so. Yeah, I'm just happy when the notes and stuff don't have things I pronounce. Of course, then I get tongue-tied and everything else, so. Alright, so I think... I kind of wish I had that right. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk a direction and hopefully I don't get too sidetracked here. But yeah, it sends us up here, and then I think one more place, and then we're on our way, so.
Halt! Come no closer.
But yeah, it's kind of hard because I also did the Morrowind unlock yesterday too, so I'm just like trying to remember how much running around was in each one before you actually like got going. Of course, the Mournhold one, or not Mournhold, Morrowind, Vardenfell. So that one goes quick. Yeah, not Mournhold. Ignore what I said about Mournhold. But yeah, the Vardenfell, so Morrowind. There's too many M's. You know. Okay. I'm gonna have to go up, because I think it's up top, maybe. So yeah, the Vardenfell ones you need to do a quick quest to unlock. They're very, very quick, much quicker than this. Okay, we do go down. Okay, I might fall to my death here. Nope. Okay. So, don't think we have to talk to them. And I don't have any heals at the moment. So yeah, and then Somerset, which is the other part of the event, I don't think there's any prerequisites at all. If there is, then I will find out Thursday. So, yeah, I looked at the stuff of the info on this event, and yeah, pretty much just talked about prerequisite quests for the Clockwork and for Vardenfell. So, alright, let me get the boat. Where be the boat? The boat be down there. Okay. So yeah, lots of running back and forth, and yeah, I'll just spend my money. So again, probably just gonna jump off here, so.
It's tired of walking anyway.
Cliff jumping is the way to go for expedient travel. It's even better when you can find the angle where you just slide down and you don't actually take full damage. And let's see, there she is.
I don't care to sail through corpses, but if I dock at Mistral, they'll inspect my cargo. Which is all legitimate, I assure you.
I'm looking for passage off this island.
Where do you need to go?
Where can you take me?
I can take you to Vulkelgard in Oridon.
Might be the
I
wrong
have
boat.
many things to sell to the High Elves. All of them legal.
This might be the wrong boat. Let me make sure here. Alright, I guess it is the right boat. Okay, I'm just gonna skip the dialogue.
I can...
So we're gonna go here. Hopefully this is the right boat. I think it was supposed to be her boat. We'll find out. Yeah, I took the wrong boat. Okay. No? Okay. I took the right boat. Alright. There's too many boats in this game. And then yeah, like some of the boats will actually take you to other zones and stuff, so like I remembered coming here, I just didn't remember if it was for the quest. So
Traveler, a moment of your time.
yeah, I guess I rushed it way too quick yesterday. I just remember the parts after getting to the actual DLC. I think this is it. Maybe. There's her boat. All pretty and
Wait,
pretty sailed.
don't leave yet. You really going to climb aboard this death trap? Just hold a moment and think it through.
Bonifred, how'd you find me?
Would you believe pluck and intuition? Yeah, didn't think so. I may look the part, but I'm no bloodhound. Truth is, I slipped a sporing coin into your pocket before you left Mournhold.
A sporing what? Explain yourself.
A sporing coin. It's an enchanted drake. Looks mundane, but it bears a charm that we can track. You don't approve? Look, we can argue about that later. For now, I can't let you get on this boat alone. It's too dangerous. Let me go with you.
Alright, so we get choices here. So I'm gonna do, I don't think so. The person I'm meeting wants me to come alone. And then it might actually like force me to choose the other option later, but we'll see.
Yeah, and you know what kind of people say things like come alone? Murderers! Shows bones you're smarter than this. Just let me come along, I can help.
Alright, you can come.
Smart. 2 heads are better than 1. Especially when one of those heads is as hard as mine. Let's hop to it, eh? It's about time we got some answers.
Alright, let's go. So she's gonna come with us. So here we go. Alrighty. I do like that sail though. It's all pretty glowy. I'll follow the dotted line. Is that just going to show us the way? Yeah. There she is.
Campfire on the beach. I still don't see the appeal. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome to Dranil Kier. Let's get in out of the rain, shall we? I trust you brought the items I requested. The scrying chamber is just up the hill. Follow me.
Alright, so hopefully she doesn't murder us after this.
The weather here is always poor. A side effect of the Obscurus's presence, I'm told. Come, it's just through here.
No lootables.
I'm confident that the components you brought will fit, but the Obscurus device has been dormant for centuries. Let's hope that the genius of my forebears has stood the test of time. Affix the lantern and the lens. The answers we seek are within our grasp. Do you feel that chill? It's like... oh no!
The shadow!
What's happening to me?
Did I lose my pet? I lost one of my pets.
Hurry!
Where'd my pet? Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay. Yeah, I lost my input. So I need the input. Hopefully I had it on the bar. There we go.
But that won't save you from me. You'll die just like the rest.
No. I will not perish here.
You underestimated me just like the rest. Now this such a bitch is mine. Oh, witless Bonfred. That's what they...
Oh, that's right. That's not
I will not perish here.
a force pulse anymore.
No. I will not perish
Oh,
here.
mighty pets!
Victory at
Yay!
last.
It's much
Set
easier
the
with a
lens and
sword
the
pet
lantern in
build.
the Obscuros. Slay them! I'll mend your wounds.
I think that was a delayed voice line. As they already did. Alright.
A fabricant? I don't... No. This cannot be. The city was sealed long ago. What is this creature? Some new Daedric beast? The Clockwork City. Could it be? After all this time? The images revealed by the Obscuros leave little room for doubt. The Daedric artifact we seek is somewhere inside the Clockwork City. Why would Sothasil allow such an item to enter his domain? I fear that something terrible has happened.
Can you tell me more about this Clockwork City?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget this is not common knowledge. Sothasil, brother to Vivek and Magus of the Tribunal, created the Clockwork City long ago. He rarely speaks of it, but scholars believe this city has the power to remake Tamriel.
Remake Tamriel? What do you mean?
The city functions as a simulacrum of the corporeal plane. Making a change to the Clockwork City may well change some aspect of Tamriel itself. This is all speculative, but I've studied under Sothasil. I have no doubt that this is within his power.
So someone took over Clockwork City, they could change or even destroy Tamriel?
Indeed. An unwelcome prospect, to be sure. Normally, I would assure you that Sothasil has the situation well in hand. He is a friend to the Psijics and to the people of Tamriel. But the presence of this Daedric artifact gives me pause.
So what do you plan to do?
I must inform the Psijic Rightmaster. If Daedra have breached the gates of the Clockwork City, we must move swiftly. As for you, I would counsel vigilance. Whoever set these events in motion no doubt sees you as a threat. Take this, and my thanks.
Alright, so we're getting a memento. So, yay. And we get a little bit of money.
We employ the most powerful scrying device in Tamriel, and all it yields is more questions. A perfect metaphor for the scholarly life, I suppose.
Is there anything we can do now?
There is one who might be able to help. The ancient dark elf mage, Devaith Fear. Though we rarely see eye to eye, I must admit that his grasp of Daedric lore is unparalleled. If anyone would know more, it's Fear.
Where can I find him?
Fear casts a long, ethereal shadow. It makes him difficult to miss. I sense, yes, he is in Mournhold. The Tribunal Temple. Conferring with Almalexia, perhaps. Find Devaith and tell him what is at stake. With any luck, we will find common cause.
Alright, I'll go look for Devaith Fear in Mournhold.
We employ the most powerful scrying device in Tamriel, and all it yields is more questions. A perfect metaphor for the scholarly life, I suppose.
Alright. You sound tired. Are you alright?
I wish I could say yes. I fear that in destroying my shadow, we've destroyed some vital piece of my animus. I feel thin, diminished. A weakened Psijic is still a formidable mage, but something is definitely broken. Best not to think about it.
I guess Bernafrid was a powerful mage after all.
So you knew our attacker? She was powerful indeed, and yet I sensed that the strength was not her own. Her form was clumsy, but she struck with the power of a master wizard. Usually I'd suspect possession, but with her, I'm not so certain.
What do you mean?
Someone granted her powers beyond her ken. An agent of oblivion, no doubt. Bonafrid was clearly filled with hatred, consumed by jealousy or resentment, perhaps. The Daedra can twist those passions into untold horrors. I pity her.
What else can you tell me about Devaith Fear? And again, yeah, I'll mispronounce everything, so...
Just remain watchful. Devaith is far from scrupulous.
Oh, I think I got it correct.
While we Psijics study magic for the benefit of all, Lord Fear only studies it to satisfy his personal ambitions. When our interests align, he can be a powerful ally. When they don't...
He becomes your enemy?
Enemy is too strong a word. He just resolves to make our lives as difficult as possible. He knows that opposing the Order directly would go very poorly for him. For now, I think he will prove very useful. I advise vigilance, nonetheless.
And how much do you know, or how do you know so much about Sorthsil? Sorthsil?
Well, no one really knows Sothasil. Not even the other members of the Tribunal. I studied under him for a time. He was patient, surprisingly attentive. The perfect teacher in many respects. Even so, I never really felt that I knew him.
What can you tell me about him, even though you don't really know him?
Beyond the obvious? Not much. I can tell you he's nothing like Vivek. He never spoke about himself, or the Dark Elf faith. I always got the sense that he, well, resented isn't the right word. He just seemed ambivalent about that part of his life.
And the Clockwork City, did he talk about that?
Only obliquely, and mostly in metaphor. It's his primary pursuit now. Some say it's his obsession. You see, despite all his power, there is a melancholy to him. It's unfortunate, but not surprising. True wisdom always brings some measure of despair.
You mentioned a Psychic Writ Master. Who is that?
I must admit, I'm unaccustomed to discussing such matters with people outside our order, but I think you've more than earned the privilege. Right Master Iakasis directs the Psychics. He rivals Sothasil in wisdom, if not in power.
Isn't Sothasil like something like a god?
Something like, yes. The old ways give little credence to such titles. What is a god other than an exceptionally powerful agent? Anyway, power is overrated. Wisdom is the true measure of a person. In that regard, Iakasis is great indeed.
Could I meet him?
Someday, perhaps. The Psijic Order's Isle of Artaeum is no longer here. It may return in time, but for now, you'd probably have an easier time reaching Aetherius or realms beyond. The Order values solitude, much like Sothasil.
Alrighty. So we got a new memento. See what it does. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this account has all the mementos and shiny things, so. Alright, so we need to go, I believe she said Mournhold. I guess Mournhold is the go-to place for this zone. I don't think traveling to houses costs anything, so we'll find out. Yeah, I think housing teleports are free, so use those in rooms wisely and a lot. Okay. So, oh, let's click on the note there just for S&Gs. So we've done a full circle back to the lovely Mournhold. Still not in Clockwork, though we will be getting there here very soon. But yeah, it has been about an hour of just like running around the old content and everything, trying to get this going. Yeah! A surprise Clockwork stream tomorrow, not today, so yeah.
Ah, you've arrived at last. Come
On
forward.
the book.
We have much to discuss.
The book. Need the glowy books. Okay. There he is.
Did you think I would not expect you? I already know all that occurred with Nilotha and the murderous shadows. Rest assured, I will find this mysterious Daedric artifact. Perhaps you'd like to assist me.
And what exactly would I be signing up for?
A voyage that only a few have ever undertaken. We will travel to Sotha peculiar experiment, the Clockwork City.
Yay!
I have inquiries to make. You will assist
After an hour, we're finally going. You know how to reach the Clockwork City?
I do. The Tribunes are not so clever that they could hide such a place from me for long. The city is quite close, and also very far away. Just the first of Sotha many paradoxes. If you choose to join me, be prepared for many more.
Why ask me to help?
I have no great fondness for that Sijic Nilotha, but you saved her life and defeated a powerful shadow mage in the process. A remarkable accomplishment for someone of your breeding. I'm confident you will continue to surprise me.
Alright, I'll work with you.
Of course you will. Naturally you have questions. Alas, they will have to wait. Servants of the Tribunal do not look kindly on blasphemous journeys like this one. Meet me at the waterfall north of the city. We can discuss the details there. Prepare if you must, but make it quick. Time is not on our side.
So if you're just tuning in, I'm Wraith doing a ESO stream. It's for the Clockwork main story quest playthrough. Unfortunately, for the last hour, we've been doing old content running around because it starts here in Mournhold, and then we gotta go to this zone and that zone, so it looks like we're finally going to Clockwork. If you're enjoying the stream, definitely feel free to push the follow button to just stay updated when I go live next. My schedule should be posted in about a month, sadly, of when my schedule will be able to be fine-tuned and everything, and I'll have that again. Also, most of my streams had been in the morning or early afternoon. As of late, that does have to end because I start my new job here in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, definitely, if you're enjoying my stream and you're enjoying my horrible mispronunciations of my zone playthroughs, definitely push that follow button.
There you are! Come! Here, behind the waterfall!
And yeah, I went down the easy way apparently today, so no, not falling to my death yet.
At last. Now then, our journey begins in this dreary little cave. Quite a surprise, yes? Believe me, it won't be the last. We can speak freely here, but do make it brief. All this natural splendor is just tedious.
And then if you're not familiar with my zone playthroughs, I do have the full NPC dialogue, so they talk everything I read, everything out. I butcher every name and place that's imaginable. If there's things to read, as long as they're not exceeding a page, I'll read them, unless there's like danger of being attacked or something. But yeah, it's pretty much a casual playthrough just to get ready for the upcoming event, which you need, I guess, some of Clockwork's quest to unlock the, I believe it's a Blackfeather daily quest line, which pretty much is the entire playthrough of that. There are a few quests after you get it, but it's pretty much, you do the whole story, and then I think there's 2 more segments after that before you're done with it. So it is a very long quest line. It was really long even when I was playing through it yesterday and just speeding through all the dialogue and not really knowing what was going on, because I just clicked through everything at the quickest, as quick as I could hit E, I was doing it. So this is my first playthrough of the zone where I've actually read and heard what's going on, because I didn't want to do it 2 days in a row of hearing the story. So but yeah, just sit back, feel free to lurk, feel free to chat, feel free to whatever. So, but we're gonna continue with my butchering of names and everything. So you mentioned Sotha Seal. Who is he? Yeah, I keep thinking there's an R in that name, so.
The Father of Mysteries, the
There's gonna forever be an
Clockwork
R
God,
in
the
that name.
Tinkerer, and other such banal titles. Sothasil, or Set, is a member of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He reigns over Morrowind as the god of craft and sorcery, the wisest and most reclusive of the three.
And you know him well.
Ha! No one truly knows Sothasil, not even his hordes of wild-eyed worshippers. I studied with him before his ascent, and even then he defied comprehension. His only true peer was Induril Nerevar. Such a shame what happened to him.
Induriel Nevervar? Yeah, see, and I can't even talk today either, so
Indeed. Saint
this is
Nerevar
great.
the Captain, our king and greatest champion for a time. He died, tragically, during a journey to the heart of Red Mountain. It was all very sudden. Some believe his retainer, Dagoth struck the mortal blow. Others...
Now, what did others think?
Some believe that Sothasil, Vivek, and Almalexia murdered Nerevar so they could take divine power for themselves. Who's to say what really happened? In any event, Sothasil emerged from the mountain even more inscrutable than before.
And what do you think happened?
I think it's irrelevant. The silence of Sothasil may come
Great
from a
answer
place of
there.
grief and deep regret. It might be a side effect of his fierce obsessions, perhaps both. How he became a god is no concern of mine. I respect his knowledge, nothing more.
Why did Sothasil hide the Clockwork City here?
Sothasil hides everything. But more to your point, it's not just a city. It's an incomprehensibly powerful, world-shaping device. Can't leave that sort of thing lying about, can we? Also, Almalexia worries about how it reflects on her divinity.
Almalexia?
Yes, Seal's fellow tribune. A machine can be studied, and perhaps understood in time. She fears that by reducing their divinity to a machine, Sothasil lessens the mystique of their godhood. To his great credit, Seal largely ignores these concerns.
What do you hope to find in Clockwork City?
A Daedric artifact. I take a keen interest in all such objects, but this one seems especially significant. You see, nearly everyone who searches for it winds up dead. I suspect that someone or something hid this artifact away in the Clockwork City.
Are you concerned about seeking an object that got other people killed?
Other people are not to bathe fear. I've not lived this long by shying away from dangerous relics. Anyway, if this artifact inspired someone to slaughter scores of mages, it's clearly something worth investigating.
Alrighty. Into the secret cavern. So we're finally getting there. And yeah, it's not too bad of a walk. Make sure my pets are all up.
Draftier than I remembered. Follow me.
I'm not sure if there's anything in here that actually attacks us either. I think it is just a quick stroll.
Welcome to the Dwarven Hold of Balmzam Shen, such as it is. Ironic that AM's holy city of Mournhold has Dwemric roots, don't you think? Curious. Practically no one knows this route, but this scaffolding looks new. Built by
And yeah, I do
rogue
loot
warriors.
everything humanly
Stay
possible.
Sothasil always did admire
all the
dwarven industry,
things.
albeit quietly. Perhaps that's why he built his city here.
You lead.
Oops. I made a map. There we go. Oh. Bye, bug. Robot bug. Replicator.
This lift will take us to the nethermost depths of the ruin, and to our destination. Come along.
Alright.
On you go. The entrance lies just ahead. Do you see, just across the ravine? That's our door.
Perfect. I don't think there's anything else really fighting in here. Yeah. I guess the one robot bug just came out of nowhere for
So
asking
the seal's
cheese.
factotums still remember me. Not touching. I'd say prepare yourself, but nothing can prepare you for what's to come. Touch the sphere.
Gonna get the...
Clockwork City
Oh.
awaits.
I thought it was glowing. Okay, I guess not. It was a false glow. Alright, so we made it to the Clockwork City.
What? This is not the brass fortress. Someone diverted our passage. Audacious, but foolhardy. When I find them, wait. I feel
Oh,
cold. Back, creature! My shadow! My power! Don't let it escape!
oh, that's right, yeah. Alright, so we're chasing the shadow and looting things on the way. So, but coming out of this, we'll get the actual zone.
Factotums! They're activating!
Not sure if we have to.
Ready
Okay,
your
yeah,
weapons!
we gotta
I'll
fight.
assist you as best I can! Another batch! Spinning up! Destroy them!
Let's drop that, maybe. I love the
More! To the southeast!
stuff
Make ready!
breaks. Ah. Let's do some hard casts
This
in
had better be
there.
the last of them!
Pets are fine. The pets got it.
Where'd you go?
Ow.
Fetching scrap heaps. My shadow remains close. We
I'm
must
still
hurry.
here. Thanks for asking.
Good job, Miri. Miri always provides the best
Swivel
commentary.
swords. Perhaps I failed to impress the gravity of our situation upon you. If my shadow gets away, we may never escape this place. So if you have something to say, say it quickly.
Do you have any idea what sent us here?
Not yet. We should have translocated directly to the Brass Fortress, Seal's chief municipality here in the Clockwork City. But somehow we ended up here. Vexing.
How do we plan to get out of here?
One step at a time, if you please. We need only to find a landmark or map or something. Once I determine where we are, it won't take long to find an exit. Just leave that to me. You focus on these traps.
Oh, is that really your shadow?
Yes. And perhaps something more. In removing my shadow, our attacker removed some vital part of my animus. My soul, in the common parlance. Without it, my power is severely diminished. Needless to say, this will not do.
I've seen this before. If we kill your shadow, you will lose that power permanently.
Yes, of course. Disrupting the binding would cause my animus to disperse. An unwelcome prospect, to be sure. I might be able to reclaim the shadow, but not before we exhaust its power. So when we confront it, use restraint.
Alright. Sounds good. Oh, we got robot traps. Uh-oh. Okay. What I make? make us go all around, I guess. Let's see if I can get through. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I failed with those traps every time. So there's that. See how many times I can get cut and pushed away with the traps. So. That one is such a pain. It's fine. Oh, that should be last one, maybe.
Well done. Killed by spinning knives is not an epitaph worthy of delayed dinner.
Lift all the things.
Onward. Eager to see what new wind-up absurdities await us.
Everything's all machiny. So, yeah. Even their bookshelves are mechanical, their books are mechanical. So, it's all a different look in the world of.
I recognize this place now. The pneumatic forge. We should leave as soon as possible. Sotha Seal constructs his clockwork servitors here, the factotums. They reject anyone who doesn't belong. Someone meant for us to die here.
Of course they did.
Remedial spellcraft is all I can muster, but I will aid you as best I can. Lead on.
I'm not sure why there's so many kegs. Because they're all robots.
They're coming for us.
Like they're all robots, but there's tons of kegs everywhere, so I guess they like drinking oil or something. Yeah, I'm gonna be probably hard
Never used to
casting
fight this much
bricks.
until I met you.
Oh, ow. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting hit with all the stuff. Yeah, that is what I do. Yay. So yeah, I'm speed running it a little bit. So it's getting hit with all the traps known to Tamriel.
Last. Defeat this monstrosity, but don't kill it.
Did not mean to do that. No, that's fine.
Find the shadows! It's making more of them!
Uh-oh.
Stand back. Time to reclaim what is mine.
That one put up a fight, didn't they?
Maliad kebiet tehir! Devakrokad sint morad!
The poor pet just standing there.
Never know how much you miss a thing until it tries to kill you. More ridiculous machines? I've had enough of this. Come. We still have a long way to go.
Alright. Well, at least he got his power back, so. Yeah, I want a massive AoE that does that, so. Alright.
Behold,
We made
Tribunal
it.
Temple
Clockwork
feels like the
City.
Clockwork Apostles.
Finally.
Actually,
So the
wonder if
Seal's
they even
brass
know they
fortress
exist.
waits at the end of
We're
this
in a
room.
whole other world.
We should go there at once. Keen to find out who sent us on a delightful jaunt through the new Martis.
It's about an hour and a half in. We're finally at the DLC link. Finally, the official. Not sure if the thing that we were just in is in the zone or not, but we finally made it. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab that way shrine because we're going to need it later. So there's only 3 way shrines here. So.
Fine. Conclude your business quickly and meet me at the brass.
So yeah, I recommend like grabbing the way shrines while you can because you will need them later on in the story. They're not too far out of the way, so. Actually, I'm just gonna do it the quick way, I think. So, free travels between them, so why not use them? And then I am gonna grab that other one real quick as well. Just again, because it will be needed later on. Just for convenience sake. Yeah, I have such Monday brain, and yeah, it's Monday brain at like 5:30 in the afternoon or evening, I guess. So it's like, yeah, my brain is not working right now. There's a reason why I did morning and afternoon streams. Alright, so just taking the quick way back, and that's all the way shrines. The last one is actually in the city itself. But yeah, it's a pretty small little zone. So it works. So sometimes the smaller zones are easier to burn through, and then like most of the questing is actually just done in the city itself.
You've arrived. Good.
Alright, I guess we don't talk to him. Okay.
Devate fear. I warned you never to come back. And
Oh,
you,
she's
one of
grouchy.
Fear's lackeys, I take it.
Luciana Pullo. Hospitable as ever? Go talk to her. I'll not waste my time speaking with a petulant toy soldier.
Well,
Hold there, friend of Fear. I am Proctor Luciana Pullo of the Clockwork Apostles. I don't know how you and this egomaniac breached Lord Set's Celestiadrome, but I won't have non-citizens stirring up mischief in the Brass Fortress.
alright, how do I become a citizen?
Only just arrived and already trying to grease the gears? New arrivals must secure an endorsement from a citizen in good standing. I'm prepared to overlook your atrocious choice in companions if you can find a sponsor. Until then, you are tarnished.
Alright, how do I get a citizen to sponsor me?
That's for you to find out. Not many citizens will risk their reputation on a green-heeled stranger, and you'll find no comfort from me. Maybe you should confer with the other tarnished over there. In the meantime, obey the law. I'll be watching.
Alright, fair enough. I think it was a little dark
Tread
before, so I
carefully,
turned
Fear.
the light off, so... I didn't think it was that dark, and then I like looked over and said, yeah, that's pretty dark.
Luciana clearly hasn't lost her charming demeanor. Predictable.
It seems I won't be welcome in the city until I found a sponsor.
Ah, yes. Their bizarre sponsorship custom. I forgot about that little wrinkle. As a friend and peer of Sotha Seal, I come and go as I please. I suppose it would be best for you to wait out here. If I need you again, I will find you.
Can't you sponsor me?
I'm not a citizen. And even if I were, I'd not waste time wading through their opaque bureaucracy. You've proven yourself to be more than capable. I have no doubt you'll figure something out. Gain your sponsorship. We will speak again soon.
Alright. Yay. So at least I get a
I appreciate
chubby.
your assistance in the pneumatic forge, but for now, our paths must diverge. The artifact we seek will not remain in one place for long. I can ill afford a delay. Navigate this absurd ritual quickly. I will find you again afterward.
And again, I'm gonna butcher names. Who is Lusana Polo?
One of Sotha Seal's greater lackeys, Chief Proctor of the Clockwork Apostles. You might have noticed some mild cosmetic flaws. Honestly, I think she's more automaton than flesh and blood. She certainly acts the part.
Why does an Imperial serve a Dark Elf god?
Seal takes all kinds. Imperials, Bretons, even Argonians. Luciana may be one of his oldest servants. She served Emperor Riemann Cyrodiil as a battle mage in her younger years. Made quite a name for herself during the Akaviri invasion.
And what happened to her? How did she wind up here?
According to the legend, she was caught in a torrent of arcane energy during a battle with a rival mage. It mangled her body and sent her hurtling through the veil. She eventually crashed here. Seal found her shortly thereafter and mended her wounds.
So now she serves him?
Indeed. At first, I thought she served him out of some cheap obligation. Reciprocity for his kindness. But apparently, she really believes in this place. I heard they had a bit of a falling out. She still serves him, though, in her dog-like fashion.
She didn't seem happy to see you.
People like her rarely are. You see, I present a destabilizing influence. I reject all illusions of authority and thus reject their entire way of life. Hierarchy, ritual, reverence, it's all a sham. I respect power, not absurd social constructs.
Why did she refer to Sotha Seal as Set?
Seal has many names. Sotha Seal, Set, Sea, the Clockwork God, on and on. Tiresome, if you ask me. The Clockwork Apostles mostly refer to him as Set, his verse and sermon name. I call him Seal, because I'm not a doe-eyed idiot.
She also mentioned the Clockwork Apostles.
Yes, a monastic order of sorts. They serve Sotha Seal through magical inquiry. Apostles fancy themselves iconoclasts, who push the boundaries of magical praxis. There's a seed of truth there, I suppose, but they're still obnoxious.
Are they all like her?
You mean, are they all half-metal monstrosities? More or less. Some modify themselves more than others. It's a form of reverence. They want to be more like Sotha Seal. You see, Seal has some peculiar... Well, I'll let you see for yourself.
Alright, sounds perfect. So we need to get sponsored. Oh, I got stuff to buy. This for the stick book.
I must say, I'm surprised to find another newcomer here at the gate. Entering the city is no mean feat. May I assume that you seek a citizen sponsor? My associates and I find ourselves in a similar predicament. Maybe we can help each other.
And what do you have in mind?
Initially, I thought we could rely on my ample charms to win us a sponsor. Unfortunately, the people here tend to value craft over the pleasure of my company. Providing some gift or service seems to be the only way to earn a sponsorship.
Have you found any potential sponsors?
Yes, a Clockwork Apostle named Varuni Arvel. Apparently, she's a member of the Congress of Calibration, the governing body here in the city. My associates, Kirith and Raynor, are already working on a plan to earn her trust. Will you help us?
Alright, we'll work together.
This promises to be a fruitful collaboration. I tasked Kirith and Raynor with acquiring gifts for Varuni, but they tend to wander. Kirith's just there by the cliff. You should speak with her. In the meantime, I'll conduct more research. Questions?
Who are Kirith and Raynor?
A pair of dark elf explorers. Like me, they delight in all things mechanical. Their youth and endless sibling rivalries can prove irksome, but what they lack in experience, they more than make up for in enthusiasm.
How did you get here?
Seeing as you found your own way here, I suppose there's no harm in sharing my own methods. I just learned of a secret cave beneath the city of Mournhold that, until recently, was entirely inaccessible. Can you imagine?
Yes, I can definitely imagine.
Fearing that the Tribunal might seal it again, I set off through the cavern as soon as I could. It pained me to leave my usual cohorts behind, but this duo, Kirith and Raynor, have performed admirably.
Alright. So, we gotta go talk to them.
So that pompous high elf got his hooks in you too, huh? I told my brother Raynor we should go it alone, but any house in an ash storm, right? Speaking of Raynor, he might need your help.
Is Raynor in trouble?
Depends on your definition of trouble, I guess. He's down in the ravine, playing with the firepot spiders for some reason. He wouldn't tell me more. Unfortunately, those spiders have a tendency to, explode.
Why would he do that?
Like I said, he didn't want to discuss it. Probably whipped up an automata disrupting spoon twirler or something. He gets like this sometimes. Just check in on him, all right? He's clumsy and those apostles' mechanical limbs look expensive.
Alright, I'll go check on Raynor.
Thanks for the help. Raynor's smart, but you can't smart a spider to death, you know?
What will you do while I help Raynor?
Well, Naramo said we needed something to offer this Varuni character, but from what I can tell, she doesn't really need anything. So I asked myself, what do you get the person who has everything?
And what did you come up with?
A home-cooked meal, Argonian pottery, or information. Since I'm a terrible cook, and we're worlds away from Black Marsh, I think I'll go with the third thing. This brass fortress is brimming with gossip. I just need to listen for it. Wish me luck.
Alright, good luck. Okay, I thought that would be stealing, but I guess it is.
Sergeant Baldan, this one has the gold you requested. Will you still sponsor me?
I gave you my word, didn't I? Come, Cat. We can discuss the specifics in my office.
1,000 blessings, Walker. Lankin has much to offer the Brass Fortress.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
Interesting. Alright. So, let's see if I can get down here without falling to my death. There is, like, ways down and whatnot, but the jumping is much of a challenge. And if you do it right, then yeah, you just slide on down. So. And there's a sky shard, so. But yeah, there are safe little pathways up and down. So. Alright, and it looks like he's looking this way.
Ah, greetings. Please don't mind me. Actually, do mind me. I'm conducting an experiment on these firepot spiders, and so far the results have proven explosive. You should probably give this place a wide berth for the time being.
Kira sent me down here to look for you.
Kirith? So you've joined our band of outsiders. Welcome. Now look, I may lack Kirith's natural talent with a blade, but I can accomplish this on my own. Varuni's sure to sponsor us once I deliver this. Who am I kidding? I do need your help.
What are you trying to do?
These firepot spiders contain a highly unstable oil-like fluid. The dangers inherent to acquiring it make it very valuable indeed. I discovered a way to prevent the spiders from detonating. But even diffused, they're more than capable of killing me.
Can you siphon the oil if I disable them?
So you'll do it? Yes, of course! If you attract the spider's attention, I can use this tonal dampener to disarm their ignition coils. Just a simple matter of inverting their threat assessment array and... Sorry. I can get carried away sometimes.
It's alright. You disable the explosions, and I'll disable the spiders, and I'll get the oil to Varuni. Alright, so we're gonna go get robot spiders. And there's one. Okay. Come back, robot!
Expertly done.
I don't know if I want to fish in the oil. So, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's just the spiders that we need. I think there were some other critters in here. As we walk through the oily water. Oh, that's not nice.
One more, and I think we've got it.
I think that one bugged me. It's all shiny. Or maybe it's his stuff, I guess. So. One more robot. What's this? So I got natural water out of oily junk. My frag just turned.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright, so he went somewhere. Trying to remember. Okay, I guess he's up top. Or no, there he is. Okay. Let's move away from the spiders a bit.
Brilliant! We really made short work of those spiders, didn't we? Here, you can carry the oil.
Where should I put this fire pot oil?
Take the oil to Varuni. Miramo said she has an office in the Clockwork Basilica. Hopefully this will be enough to earn a sponsorship. If you don't mind, I'll accompany you to the gate. Can't be too careful out here.
Yeah. I guess they aggroed, but they're not doing anything. I don't know. Or my pets took care of them. Let's see. There is a pathway up. Maybe we'll just go... Yeah, I'm gonna probably aggro a bunch of thingies. I think that's the path. I usually just express travel back up and around, but... Let's see if this goes up. I'm not sure if that way was the right pathway. So yeah, it is the zone of massive cliffs. Alright, let's get to the road. Yeah, I think there's a path on the other side too. I just wasn't able to find it. And then I know that there's one on that side across the bridge, but... Oh well. It all works out. See if there's anything out here.
why Lord Set made so many creations that imitate life. Because he could, to better understand them? You'd probably just walk up and ask.
Alright. So... Shown on my compass I don't have. Alright. This way shrine here. So, like the regular dailies are available. Again, the quest is only for one specific daily, so you don't have to torture yourself with the quest line if you don't want to. Again, the quest only unlocks, like I think it's quests over here is the quest line. So I think it's Blackfeather dailies. It's just another line of daily quests here. But the main dailies are open. To get the Delve one, you do have to do both Delve quests. So, at least so I read. I don't know if it's changed in the years that this has been out. So, but I did read that you have to do both the Delve quests. So, I recommend doing them at least. But yeah, the Blackfeather dailies, it's purely, I guess, optional if you want to do the whole Clockwork line. So. Because yeah, you're pretty much doing the entire Clockwork quest line to get these dailies.
And just as I promised, my assistant arrives. You brought a gift for our sponsor, right?
Greeting, Auxiliary. Is your friend correct? Did you bring an offering?
Yes, explosive oil harvested from dangerous firepot spiders.
Firepot oil? Tremendous. And you managed to keep all 10 fingers. I'm impressed. Thank you. Now, to the matter of your citizenship. You're clearly a capable warrior, but in the Clockwork City, mental precision is of paramount importance.
And how do I prove my mental fitness?
A number of outsiders have gone missing in recent weeks. I fear someone might be abducting them, or worse. But I have no proof. I spoke to your friend Naramo, and he insists you can gather the evidence I need. Succeed, and I'll sponsor you all.
Alright, Numero and I will find the proof you need.
Try to keep this inquiry quiet, all right? In the Clockwork City, even a small creak in the gears can draw curious eyes.
And what can you tell me about these disappearances?
Very little, which is more problematic than it sounds. Any loose cog can carry out an abduction. It doesn't take a criminal mastermind to throw someone down a drain pipe. What worries me is that none of it was recorded by factotums or sentry coils.
You record what happens in the streets?
We record what happens everywhere. Honestly, I don't know how you exodromals do without. You lose so much in Tamriel. Knowledge, memories, and you must argue incessantly. Everything that happens here is fact. Documented and verifiable.
Oh wait, exo what?
Exodromal. Sorry. I forget how strange our words sound to foreign ears. Anyone who enters the Clockwork City from the outside world is known as an exodromal, since they come from beyond the Celestiodrome, the glass sphere you'd call our sky.
Well, exodromals might take an issue with being watched all the time.
I know, but secrets are the purview of Lord Set, and Lord Set alone. I have nothing to hide. The sermons tell us that only the disassembled engine can be scrubbed and made clean. Knowledge requires light, openness, collaboration, you see?
Can you tell me more about Sorthasil? Sothas. Yeah, I'm always just gonna throw an R in that name. So.
Of course. Lord Set, known to many as Sothasil, is the father of curiosity. By his word, we create, perfect, and overcome. He cares for all of us, just as a clockmaker cares for each gear and spring. Every piece matters, no matter how small.
You seem to know a lot about him.
I do a lot of reading. It's all there in the sermons. Some people think he's aloof, callous even, but I disagree. He stands with us in a way that Vivek and Almalexia never could, and he'll guide us all to a better world.
And who are you again?
Provost Varuni Arvel, ranking Disquisitor in the Congress of Calibration. Before you ask, yes, I'm a bit young for such a tenurial position. Fortunately, Lord Set established a true meritocracy here. One day, I'll get a chance to thank him.
Lord Set meaning Sotha Seal, right? You've never met him?
Bet. No, Lord Set's far too busy. He only recently emerged from seclusion in the Cognitum Centralis. He's addressed the Congress, but I haven't had an opportunity to present myself. You should be thoroughly prepared when you meet a god, right?
Alright. So we gotta go. I'm gonna check out her room here because it's not stealing in this room. So you can loot everything and read all her bookshelves. But yeah, I love the books. So stone tablets. So it's just all different from what you're used to. The backpacks and sacks, I guess, stay the same. Let's go see if I can get any free skill points. I don't think I did. I think I did those two. There we go. Alright.
So, ready to do a bit of sleuthing? I'm confident that we can find this elusive evidence, but it will require some skullduggery. Breaking and entering, to be specific. Ready for the details?
Yes, details would be nice.
Varuni suspects that someone destroyed city records. But if my study of Dwemer ruins has taught me anything, it's that nothing is ever truly destroyed. You just need to look in the right place. Here, that place is the Depository Documentus.
Depository Documentus. Got it. So what's the plan?
Sneaking into the depository is impossible for us, but Sotha Seal's clockwork automata enter and exit the structure constantly. I discovered a way to control one such automata, a device known as a skivaton. I am sure you're duly impressed.
So you're gonna guide a clockwork into the building.
No, you are. I will provide technical assistance and keep an eye out for prying eyes, both mechanical and organic. Head to the depository. I'll meet you there, after I've wrapped up matters with our new benefactor.
Alright, I will meet you
If
there.
you have questions, you should ask them now. Once we begin our investigation, we'll have little time to dawdle.
How did you learn to control a skivatron? Yeah. I'm just gonna throw R's in everything today. Skivaton, yeah.
Honestly, they're not all that dissimilar from the Dwemer devices I usually tinker with. Sotha Seal clearly learned a great deal from the dwarves. They use an unfamiliar tonal dialect, as it were, but the basic principles remain the same.
And how do we control a skivaton without touching it?
We will employ a very simple control device. How to explain it? The skivatons send and receive signals from other clockwork automatons constantly. This device allows us to drown out all the noise, making our voices the only sound it hears.
Why start lurking in the depository documental stuff? Oh, no.
As Varuni said,
butchering
everything here
below.
generates a record. From what I gather, those records constantly pass through the Depository Documentus.
If every single record goes through the depository, how are we going to find out what we're looking for?
When you say it like that, it does sound daunting. It's true. The evidence we seek drifts through vast oceans of information. Luckily, these skivatons seem very capable when it comes to sorting and parsing. I guess we'll just have to find out.
Do you even know what we're looking for?
I equipped the skivaton with a number of key words and concepts to help it sort out extraneous documents. Have some faith. I've extracted information from tonal vaults and Dwemer orreries. Sifting through city records pales in comparison.
Alright. We're gonna go and do this.
As I said before, those tarnished redundants down in the slums are no concern of yours. I
I've instructed the constabulary to keep a strict eye on them.
Yes, that Constable Baldon's done an admirable job. Even so, Tarnished and Exodromals enter the Basilica far too often.
And what of these rumors? Black-robed figures lurking on the edge of the radius?
Honestly, Diwa, settle the boilers, I will never let Tarnished or Exodromals or mysterious robed ghosts disrupt our work, believe me.
Yeah, I think I stopped getting my... Actually, I think I got a skill point here. Alright. So we're gonna do what's here. But yeah, everything is pretty much in this city. I'm pretty sure for the remainder of this bit. So I guess I should have gone the other way.
Want to help Flagtown become a little more
I'll just
enchanted?
take the scenic route.
How dare you, Kermit? Your mother wanted a better future for you.
Because a factotum with delusions of grandeur told her fortune. Do you really believe?
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the quest. I think it is. So, that's just, yeah. So we're a little robot mouse. So, and we got Miri with us too. Gonna try and remember the way it is up there. But yeah, we gotta go up and can't get through those thingies. So, we also can get hurt by the various booby traps. So, yeah, we gotta find the way up that does work. So, let's see. Hopefully we don't get booby trapped to death. Check this way here. Nope.
I'm seeing a lot of interference.
One little
Proceed
robot mouse.
carefully. We can't risk damaging the Skiverton's data collector.
Alright, I think that was a dead end. So... Ah! No! No fire. Fire bad. Alright, so I actually think this is the right... No, that's blocked off up there. So, I guess it's in here. Not there. Maybe I missed a turn. Oh, no, there we go.
Expertly done. That grate should lead to the central depository and our evidence.
Alright, now we gotta be sneaky mouse.
This
with
depository should
Miri.
contain security documents and recordings. Search everywhere. When you find something, use a Skiverton to make a remote copy.
Alright, so I'm not gonna read the stuff, sorry. I'm just gonna go in and click on it. Actually, yeah, it's just notes and stuff, so it's really not worth reading. That was it for that room, I guess. Okay, the little robot.
That's it! Quickly, assistant, direct the Skiverton to the exit. Then meet me there to examine the evidence.
Mouse robot success.
So the seal built this place and everything
How
in it,
dare
except
you,
the
Kermit.
people.
Your mother
maybe
wanted a
even
better
few of them
future for
too, by
you.
the look.
Because a factotum with delusions of
All
grandeur
right.
told her
Let me see what you found. Yes, I believe these recordings correspond to the dates of the disappearances. There's something more. Look here. The last person to access the records was a BAL-167. Circumstantial at best.
How do you propose we find this BAL-167?
We might already have a lead. I shared Varuni's concerns with Kirith shortly after you left the Basilica, and she insisted on looking into the matter herself. She cited Constable Baldon as a person of interest. His office should be southwest of here.
BAL-167, Constable Baldon. I'll track down Kirith and see what she's found. It gave us... oh, rewards. We have our daily... yeah, I've missed a few on this account, so... alright, so we need to go this way.
Well...
oh, there she is. Uh-oh, I broke her. There we go. I guess we'll get off our mount.
Ah, there you are. Done playing with Naramo's wind-up toys? I think I'm onto something.
What have you learned?
I did a little asking around. Word is, Constable Baldon will sponsor anyone as long as they can pay. Where they go after he takes their gold, that's anybody's guess. Luckily, we're here to sort it out. Here, take this memory stone.
And what do you want me to do with this?
I surveyed the building. Someone left the door to Baldon's storage loft unlocked. It should provide a great view of his office. Climb up there and wait. When I offer a bribe, you record the conversation on that memory stone. Then we've got him.
Alright, I'll make my way to the loft and wait for your signal. Alright, so I think it was up top. This all makes much more sense when you actually do listen to the door and know what's going on. So again, I rushed through it yesterday just to see how long it was to get the daily the one Black Feather daily quest unlocked. So I had no idea what I was doing. I was just going to where the arrows told me to go. That was yesterday, so I thought this was the right place. Oh, there we go. Okay. See, I thought I was missing talking or something in the game, but no. Guess we really did just have to go in and loop. I think down here is the talking bits.
There you are! Naramo said you'd be around here somewhere. Have you seen Kirith? Is she with you?
I'm sorry, but Constable Baldon's thugs knocked her out and dragged her off.
He what? How could she? We have to rescue her. You don't have any idea where they took her, do you?
Not yet, but I'll find out. You tell Varuni and Naramo.
Yes, of course. I'll get help. Maybe I could even put together some kind of tonal locator. Bah! Not enough time. What would Kirith do? She would investigate. Yes. Talk to the people in Slagtown. They know practically everything about this place.
Alright, I'll find her, Raynor.
I'll get the others. You hurry off to Slagtown.
What is Slagtown exactly? Yeah,
That's what the locals call the slums in the northeast corner of the fortress. I must admit, I was surprised to find a tenement like that in Sothisil's holy city. Then again, practically everything here has come as a surprise.
Alrighty. So, I need to go and chat with some people.
What is it?
I think we can go down and around this way. So at least it all connects around and like little loops and stuff, so.
You look restless, Gearwalker. If you seek work, you should talk to Razgurig. The people of Slagtown always welcome a helping hand.
I'm looking for a dark elf arrested by Constable Baldwin. Do you know where she might be?
Another newcomer taken? I erect the spine of sympathy. I know Baldan to be cruel and uncompromising, so this comes as no surprise. I can make inquiries if you wish. I know Slagtown well. Unfortunately, I would need a kindness from you.
What kind of kindness?
I need an animo core from a verminous fabricant. One of our filtration units went silent again, so I must complete this task quickly. If you acquire the animo core, that will give me time to ask after your friend. Will you do this for me?
Alright, I'll find your animo core.
You have a well-oiled heart, my friend. The fabricants lurk in the ravine just outside the main gate. Just be careful. Those verminous beasts can rend you in two in the flick of a spring. I should have news for you by the time you get back.
Alright, perfect. So, let's see, we'll see what the other people have to say.
Spare a few coins? I've had nothing to eat but wire and dirt. Have mercy.
I'm looking for a dark elf. Constable Baldwin's thugs took her. Know where she might be?
I might have seen a woman like that, sure. I'd have seen her dark skin and red eyes, heard her squawking like a broken skivaton, but I can't say for certain. Sure would be easier to remember if I had a full stomach.
Will this be enough? We'll bribe, I guess.
Thank you. Now, listen well. Baldan's thugs took your friend to the mechanical fundament. Guaranteed. It's a maze beneath the city. Nobody ever comes out. If you want to run after your friend, go ahead. But I suggest you stay out of that place.
Alrighty. So let's see if there were other people. Okay, so we gotta go do her quest. But yeah, the majority of the quests are actually just done inside the city itself. Where did I find the way out of the city? Oh.
Will I have to get metal arms?
So I should have gone that way. Alright, my pets are all gone. Let's get them back up. Oh, the sneaky robot guy. Alright, that looks like... I don't know if I have to actually do the get things for that one lady. I don't think I did yesterday either, so I'm not sure if I should have done it before I talked to the one guy or not. So yeah, there's gonna be lots of hard casting and everything else, so... Oh, that's the wrong button. Yay! That's the wrong button. Yeah, now I'm doing my lovely wrong buttons. Yeah, time to loot. But yeah, my pets are great. They're doing all the hard work. So. Oh, mighty pets. Mighty robot slayers. Yes. Now it procs. Okay. There we go. We got a proc out of it. So yeah, there's the one trial here. So I'm just gonna run through and see what happens. I'm not sure if the pets teleport like the companions do.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
I know I can't get through the door unless everyone fighting me is dead. But it looks like they did teleport, and there is a chest. But someone's fighting. Alright, we're gonna try and do this. Oh, someone's coming. There we go. Oh, there's more. Poor pets. They work so hard.
You're getting good at this. Well, I
I don't
probably
think
should
there's
be proud
anything
of
over
that.
there. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do a master lock, but we'll try it. Wow. Yeah, you don't come across the master chest too much. Usually I find everything up to advanced, but rarely do I find the master ones. Which they usually have more goodies in them. So actually, let's see. Oh, okay. So just to have it learned and whatnot. So yeah, not too bad of a ring there. Here we go.
Threw you in here too, did they? I knew I couldn't be the only one Constable Baldan got the drop on.
Actually, I came down here to find you. We should leave.
You're right, we should. And I could, but not yet. I met another one of Baldan's victims, a Khajiit named Lankin. He's been scraping it out down here, but he's no warrior. I told him I'd get him out. Unfortunately, we got separated.
Alright, we can go look for him.
That's the spirit. I managed to yank this sword out of a corpse nearby. It's not much, but you don't need a sharp edge to deal with these factotums. Just a heavy swing and a lot of patience. You ready? Let's get moving.
Alright, so yeah, the Khajiit we saw earlier when we got here has been taken as well. So the poor Khajiits never get a break. They're always in something. Some form of bad. Not sure. Okay, so there are enemies down here. I think we can just sneak up here.
Is that? No, thank goodness. The body's far too old. Let's keep looking.
Yeah. Not sure if they want that trunk. I think they're searching out the things, so they can have it. We will continue looking for the poor Khajiit. There we go. Dead robot guy people.
I guess this is a fight now.
Yes, Miri, it's a fight. No, fight. So yeah, it's like, I feel overpowered because I have my two pets and Miri, so. It's really great when Frags wants to pop, so. It's easy. And we got the gross spiders. Or beetles, I guess. Yeah, the spiders are worse. The beetles are at least manageable. Spiders are just gross. Oh, here we go.
Decent hiding place, but no Lankin. We should keep looking.
There's a bag. There we go. There is a backpack there. I just can't get it. I'm just gonna rush through and then just kill everything that's still with me. So we'll see how this goes with a sorcerer. I don't know if that one counted. I might have to search it again. I can't remember if it actually... Or I guess it did, because that's not showing on the minimap. Alright, So we're gonna just carry everything down to the door or area, room, something. We're trying to find the poor Khajiit down here. He got catnapped, I guess would be the word. I'm not even sure what power that is on my bar. Which one? Oh, okay. That is. It looks like it's blasting them, but yeah. All right. Still no Khajiit, so we must go all the way across the map. We took the scenic route, so. We found him. And we brought enemies. Alright. Found the poor Khajiit. So let's see. I thought there was some dialogue, but maybe the combat messed it up. Oh, into the basement, I guess. Yeah, I think the combat cut out maybe some of the dialogue. I don't know. It would seem like there would have been dialogue, so hopefully nothing was really missed.
Kirith! Thank goodness! Don't suppose you found anything of interest down there?
Enough. I'm glad to see you weren't lying, Raynor Vanos. That bastard Baldan threw me into the fundament.
Ridiculous. I've never seen this woman in my life.
Liar! You tossed this one in as well!
Now, let's see.
This Raynor Vanos made some very bold claims. If you have evidence of Constable Baldan's crimes, I suggest you produce it.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna try and get a better angle, maybe. It's the
This
okay.
Raynor Vanos
There
made
is
some very
flickering
bold
lights.
claims. If you have evidence of Constable Baldan's crimes, I suggest you produce it.
I captured Granith's abduction on this memory stone. Naramimo, sorry for butchering the names, has incriminating documents too.
Huh. You're more resourceful than you look. Little wonder Devaith chose you as his companion. Set knows he needs the help. I'll hold Baldan under guard until I've had an opportunity to review the evidence. As for you, you're free to go.
Alright, thank you.
Lucian,
There we go.
I'd like to ask the constable a few questions when we return to the Basilica.
Don't trouble yourself, Varuni. You know how persuasive I can be.
I do. That's what worries me.
Do your worst, you tin-legged hag.
Set help you if she does, Constable.
Trying to get my sticker book stuff. Alright.
That fool has no idea what he's in for. Live uncomfortably and learn, I suppose.
You think he knows more than he's letting on?
Oh, most certainly. Baldan can't have accomplished all this by himself. Erasing records? Accessing derelict sections of the Fundament? These aren't the acts of a simple mer. Someone helped him. Now it's just a matter of finding out who.
Do you think he'll talk?
I do, one way or another. For now, let's celebrate your achievement. You showed initiative, creativity, bravery. all qualities befitting a servant of Set. You shall have my sponsorship.
Will you sponsor everyone else as well?
Of course. Each of them played a role in your success, and each of them will share the rewards. Go speak to the Clockwork Registrar and the Chancellor of Records. It will add your name to the codices, and you'll be one of us. Again, you have my thanks.
You're welcome.
You'll regret this. Mark me, Proctor. You will regret this.
I doubt that. Get this tarnished piece of scrap out of my sight.
Enjoy prison, you skeeving brat.
Ah, it seems I arrived just in time.
Alright, so he's been taken care of, and we need to go and register with the city. And we more importantly save before Khajiit. So.
So the seal built this place and everything in it. Except the people. Well, maybe even a few of them too, by the look.
I'm going the wrong way. Let's try this way. I guess it was up there and around. Alright.
By the word, I wind the gears. Please state your business or depart.
I'm here to register as a citizen.
Welcome, potential resident. Please speak your birth name, followed by the name of your sponsor. Dreaming. Torchbugs. Overturned jar. Sponsorship confirmed and archived. The light of knowledge, Sotha Seal, welcomes you to the Brass Fortress. Go forth and create.
Alright, goodbye. So, that is...
It's out splendidly. As one journey ends, another begins. I imagine there's much more to discover here in Sotha Sil's Clockwork City.
So what's next for you?
I can finally begin my exploration in earnest. Now that we've earned our citizenship, I can apply for excavation permits, antiquity transportation licenses. Oh dear. Come to think of it, I might not be able to begin for quite some time.
What about Raynor and Kirith?
They proved useful. Raynor's theories need some work, and Kirith's refusal to listen to reason caused me no small measure of anxiety. But on the whole, satisfactory. Provided that they follow my lead, I might call on them again in the future.
Alright, take care of yourself.
I value your service and partnership, Assistant. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. If I understand the bureaucracy correctly, I may be here in the Brass Fortress for a while. Feel free to seek me out, should you require my aid.
Alrighty.
There you are. Good. We have much to discuss.
Devaith Fear? Here? It is a true pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I imagine it is now, and now be on your way.
Yes. Well, be seeing you,
Poor
Assistant.
guy.
Good day, Lord Fear.
Come, we need to talk.
Alright, so I am actually going to end the stream here for today. And then I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might even do like 2 streams, like one in the morning and one in the evening, but I'm not 100% sure. So tomorrow we'll continue the Clockwork main story quest. If you have enjoyed this stream, go ahead and feel free to push the follow button here and on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll be notified about an hour before I go live here on Twitch. Otherwise, thanks everyone for watching, for chatting, for lurking. and you all are great. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great evening or night, morning, depending on where you're at, and have fun. And thanks again for watching today.
What?